Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the podcast. I'm Teague here with Badge. As you can see, Baney is not here today, but we do got a special guest here for you from Archbishop Hoban, Eli Lee, Ohio State commit. Clap it up, Badge. We appreciate you coming on the call with us, man. We really do. But before we get started here, again, we just like to thank you for stopping by, man. We do appreciate it. So,
yeah, for sure.
thanks.
Thank you, guys.
But we're pretty laid back. I know me and Badge were talking before you got on here. We're pretty laid back. We just want to get to know you, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So just some icebreakers here for you. What's your favorite football memory? I mean, it can be anything from playing. It can be friends, family. What's your favorite football memory, just to break the ice here?
I would just say my favorite memory is not really a specific moment, but just like winning games with my friends and my teammates. It really feels like it's like you accomplished something with what you've worked towards throughout the week and the whole year, really.
Okay. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Mike?
So I like to ask this to the players that we have on here. So being a bigger guy, 6'3", 220, if you could choose any other position to play, what would it be? Because I know you're built like that linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, I've played a little bit of edge. I wouldn't pick that just because I've kind of played a little bit of that. I played that sophomore year a bit. I would probably, if I used to play running back when I was in youth and middle school, I'd just probably pick running back just to get the ball in my hands again, but we'd see how it went.
Oh, yeah, you probably house some people.
Yeah.
Truck stick.
Is that the Madden build too, or what? But I know.
I don't know. I don't know what I would usually play on Madden. Probably just quarterback. I like goofing around with my friends. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Just going into that, I know talked about linebacker. You would switch to running back if you could, a different position. But who do you mold your game after? Would you say?
I grew up watching Luke Kuechly was one of my favorite linebackers. I loved watching him when he was in the NFL. And then I've always watched all Ohio State linebackers. I've been an Ohio State fan my whole life, so really like Raekwon McMillan, and then there was Pete Werner when I was probably in middle school. Those two were the guys. And then before that, I mean, obviously James Laurinaitis, who's there now. And then I've watched not since I can remember, but I've watched highlights on like AJ Hawk, people like that.
Nice. I was hoping you'd say TJ Watt, as you can see behind me. You kind of got that build like him. So.
I'm not sure I like that. I'm a big Browns fan too.
You're probably excited this year.
I am, yeah.
What do you think of Flacco? A little off topic.
Oh, crazy.
Tough. So yeah, that energy up there is nuts in Cleveland right now. So I think you guys can make a little run.
I sure hope so. Spent my whole life waiting for it.
Oh yeah, yep. I know a lot of Browns fans. So
not much better here on my end either. I can say that. So.
Yep. But coming from high school, going to the collegiate level, what are your expectations taking that next jump?
I mean, really, I just want to. Right now, I'm focused on getting bigger, faster, and stronger, just to be able to play at that level. But going from there, I really just want to be the best player I can be, play as much as I can, play the best that I can, make as much of an impact as I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kind of already answered this next one. Why Ohio State? I know you just mentioned you loved Ohio State your whole life. Any part of that was the school itself? Was it family? Was it Coach Day? Was it?
I would say it was more of so much as just the coaching staff and me getting down there, because the distance isn't far from me. It's probably just a few minutes under 2 hours. So that's pretty nice because I could get down there a lot more than I could have any other college, really. That was kind of what I was looking at. And so I really got to see more of their program and like what was in each, like what was the deal with all like the coaches, what was like how they ran their practices, stuff like that. I just got so much more like time to see all that with Ohio State than anybody else. And plus they were my first big time offer. That was like one of the best schools in the nation. And so it was perfect because, like I said, I've been a fan my whole life. and it's 2 hours away, and I was already visiting there a lot, so it was really like perfect.
Nice. What'd you think of the campus over there?
I like the campus. Yeah, it's real nice. It's big, so
Yeah.
but I mean, I probably won't be traveling around much. I'll probably just be in their facilities pretty much every chance I get.
Oh yeah.
I would say, who was the second? I know we're from PA, so we're
Okay.
pretty close here.
Yeah.
So we see you visited Penn State a couple times.
Yeah, I did early on. Yeah.
Would you say that was like your next best, or were you flirting with some other schools as
I
well?
was flirting with some other schools. Penn State early on was probably one of my favorites for sure. Early on, like within my recruiting before really any of my offers started kicking in. But then after that, I kind of visited some other schools and they kind of backed off a little bit, to be honest with you. And so really they kind of just slowly fell down my list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sticking with Ohio State football, I want to talk about some rivalries.
Yeah.
Tell me about. Are you prepared for this Michigan rivalry? I know those two teams kind of
Yeah,
hate each other.
for
Are you
sure. I
prepared
mean,
to
I
hate them
already
too,
know all
or
about it. Really,
you
I've been
probably
watching
already?
the game every year, so I mean, I'm ready. I'm pumped up for it. I know what it is. It's coming from Ohio. I'm staying in Ohio, so you know.
Oh, yeah, being a big Ohio State fan, you're probably excited to play them.
Oh yeah, I hate them already. I hated them my whole life.
Now, being that close, have you ever been to a rivalry game?
I've never been to a Michigan Ohio State game. No, sadly, I wish it was at Ohio State this year because I would have 1,000% gone. But since it was at Michigan, I couldn't really. I can't really go as a recruit for them now. So
Yeah.
I just watched it on TV.
Yeah, the
But-
energy at those stadiums or something else in
it's crazy.
college games. So, bet you're excited for that.
Oh yeah.
But we are a fantasy podcast here, like I was
Okay.
telling you. But we like to switch it up here. We're going to talk a little NFL, man.
Okay.
You kind of already hit this too in the earlier questions. Big
Yeah.
Browns fan. What did it for you? Was it a family thing again? Was it
Yeah.
a certain player that changed why you love the Browns?
I mean, I'm in Akron, so it's real close to Cleveland, probably only 30, 45 minutes away. And it's just like my dad has been a Browns fan since it's just like our home team, really. So it just came from there. Ever since we were little, we've just been Browns fans. And so I've never really stopped. We've went through some rough seasons, but we're here now. So hopefully we can go on a run.
And I do want to thank you for not signing in, seeing my Minka jersey, and just leaving. So.
Just leaving, yeah.
So I appreciate that. But
Yeah, I told him to take it down.
It.
Browns are long overdue, so we'll give you that.
Yeah, they're finally here. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's nice they're putting it all together. I mean, that defense has been
yeah, that's fun to watch.
incredible. I know we're from Erie, PA. I don't know if you know where that's located.
Yeah.
But it's an hour and a half, Badge, from Cleveland.
Yeah,
We're in
Pittsburgh.
between.
We're right in the middle of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Buffalo. So it's like
Yeah.
you can pick where you want to go for NFL games, which is pretty cool. And at least my side of the family goes to a lot of Browns games. They're big Browns fans, so
Yeah.
we get to go up there.
Yeah, we have a lot of buddies. It's kind of either Buffalo, Pittsburgh, or Cleveland. So we all kind
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. We had a game. Our Week 9 game of the regular season was in Buffalo. We played. Forget the team, St. Francis. I think they're usually pretty good from there. Yeah.
Oh wow! So have you heard of McDowell?
McDown or McDowell? Sorry.
McDowell.
Maybe
they play-
I might have. Yeah.
Yeah, because they play St. Francis too.
Okay.
Because they're from around here and they play St. Francis too, which is
Yeah, we played a team from Erie. We played Cathedral.
Yeah,
Correct.
yep, that's right.
Yeah, we played those guys.
Yeah, it's about like 5-10 minutes from us.
Yeah. It's kind of like right in Erie too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sticking with the NFL questions, I got to ask, who do you think's going to the Super Bowl, and who is your pick to win it?
I'm gonna start off as saying I hope the Browns make it, but I would say I think the Eagles and the Dolphins. I think those two teams could probably go there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dolphins.
And
My
if
whole,
not, I think it'll be the 49ers would be the other team. Yeah.
I like it.
Wow.
No love for Baltimore.
No. No.
Oh yeah, yeah. My whole in-laws they're all Dolphins fans. So every Sunday, like 15 Dolphins fans, and I'm upstairs by myself watching the Steelers game.
Yeah.
They're getting riddled by injuries, so hopefully they can overcome that.
Yeah, that's how the Browns have really been too. Their O-line's been just destroyed. Got like 3 tackles out. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
Obviously
the name
Nick
of,
Chubb and Deshaun, but
yeah, Nick Chubb was a heartbreaker. I know.
yeah.
I believe my brother went to that game too. He was so pumped, and
I knew it was bad because I was watching the game when it happened. I knew it was bad when they wouldn't show it, and then I just they didn't show it right away. So I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I heard the crowd just start. Oh, I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, that's bad already. And he's my favorite player. Like he's literally my favorite player. So
yeah, he's a pretty down to earth dude too.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the early years when he got to Cleveland. Not many people knew him.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen those
that's
videos.
that's part of what I like about him. He's just like there to play football, no distractions. Like he's not ever gonna get kicked out of game, no taunting penalties, like nothing like that. He's just a football player.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just hands the ball to the ref when he scores
Yeah.
and gets back to work.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're pretty laid back. We just want to get to know you, man. Again, thank you, man, for stopping by with us. Like I said, it's
Sure.
gonna be short and sweet. We're trying to just get more people from our tri-state area, like I said, PA, Ohio, New York.
Yeah.
Just get names out there, man. Appreciate you. We wish you the best at the next level.
Oh,
We
yeah,
really
good
do.
luck, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Keep up the
You're
work.
always, yeah, you're always going to be a friend here on our podcast now. So we'll be rooting for you at the next level, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And that'll take us out, man. We're going to put his handle on Twitter or on X. I keep saying Twitter. So confusing to me. In the description below. If you want to follow his journey, man, cool dude. But hit that sub button and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No problem.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Let 'Em Know Fantasy Football Podcast.
Are we staying here for a minute or are
Join
we
our
just leaving?
community and follow us on all
We'll stay here
socials,
for a
or
sec.
keep up with the episodes on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts.